It's week 2 of the 2024 season, and it's presented by EA Sports. It's the Raiders and the Ravens, and it's coming up next.
Welcome to Baltimore's Inner Harbor. 70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico with Greg Olson, week 2 of the season. Greg, as you get the season going, you want to get that first game under your belt. Now, it almost feels like all the buildup is past. Now we're looking ahead to this long marathon of a regular season.
Absolutely, and this is really where you fall into the pace of the NFL season. All off-season, no matter how hard you try to say, all right, week 1 is just 1 of 17. That's not the case. It is different, Mike. You have all training camp, all summer, all spring to prepare for one opponent. Well, now that game is over and done with, and you get back to work on Monday, and you're going to play again in 6 days. The team that is able to turn the page to the next game week after week, those are the teams that handle the grind, the marathon, as you called it, of the NFL season, and here we are in week 2.
The Ravens led out by the reigning MVP of the National Football League, Lamar Jackson, already season 7. Greg, he's won a couple of MVPs, and he's as talented as we see in the league.
He's coming off a really nice 3-touchdown performance in last week's win, Mike, but outside of that one errant throw, he did a really nice job of protecting the ball and was seemingly in control the entire game. This defense all week, they talked about trying to bait him into making some mistakes, so he's got to be careful about falling into the trap. But if he does that, I'll tell you what, I really like their chances.
And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A huge play right off the bat. 53 yards. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Bateman is the motion man. It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's 2nd down.
Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here was the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short game.
And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. Sit up. From the gun, Jackson.
Yeah, he's trying to make the best of a bad situation here, Mike. Nothing open downfield. He thinks he can tuck it and get it with his legs. He ends up out of bounds, short of the first.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Ravens will take a 3-0 lead. 3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. The Raiders offense set to take over for the first time. They're led out by the man from Purdue, their quarterback, Aiden O'Connell.
When we sat down with him earlier in the week, Mike, as you would imagine, he wasn't exactly thrilled when we brought up the fact that he had 4 interceptions in last week's game. You could tell it was still on the top of his mind. He was still working to put it behind him. I think my biggest takeaway was just how excited he was to get back on the field and have a fresh start. And I think we want to see him get off to a fast start here early, get some easy completions, put last week behind him. He can move forward and he can play to the level he's capable of. I think they're going to have a lot more success here in this one today.
Still first down.
They'll start on the ground, and here's Madison. And a short pickup past the 25. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. From the gun, it's O'Connell. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. Now after the interception, we have an injured player to look at. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout.
180, 13.
They'll run it with Henry. Can't fault the effort. He got half a couple of tackles, but ultimately the defense gets him for a loss of yardage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Jackson now on 2nd down. A pass pulled in by Henry. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
If your quarterback is going to make a habit, Mike, of operating outside the numbers or the outer third of the field, you better neutralize the EMO. So what EMO stands for is the end man on the line. It could be a defensive end, a linebacker, or any walked-up perimeter player who is responsible for setting the edge. You have to get them accounted for, because if not, you better keep your quarterback in the pocket, or else you're going to suffer a lot of sacks.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Ravens, on the strength of 2 field goals, take a 6-0 lead. So Tucker is back out after making the field goal. He'll kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Raiders offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. The deficit, 6 points. Touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground in line, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
And he's got it. He'll move the chains. 1st down at the 47. They go play action. It's O'Connell. He'll get rid of it and complete it. First down grab in the first of the game for Adams.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. And think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Hook him up on a second down and 8. On the bootleg, it's O'Connell. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And the Ravens are going to take over once again at their own 20-yard line. First and 10. Now it's Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Middle.
Jackson. Taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield. They get 21 on that one. First down, Baltimore. Now, Jackson. He'll run again. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of downs. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. Jackson looking to throw. And this time the rush gets home. And down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
In motion comes Andrews. We are through 1. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Aguilar goes off in motion. 2nd down. Jackson. He's going to tuck it and go. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. They get 24 on that one. First down, Baltimore. They send him right out of the slot. Jackson now to throw on first down. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. They'll motion over Flowers. Back to throw, Jackson. Now he'll run.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
It's the tight end Likely in motion. On 3rd down, Jackson. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
When you can bring cornerbacks on pressure, man, that changes everything for the defensive play caller. Offenses spend all week worrying about linebackers, defensive linemen. How are they going to protect the quarterback? But when you can time up a secondary pressure like this, man, oftentimes there's no answer for it.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Ravens
Personal foul.
will open up a
Roughing the kicker.
9-0 lead.
Defense. Automatic first down.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
180. Sit up.
Here's Jackson. Back to the right side, he's got Andrews. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
It's not. Sit up.
It's the tight end Likely in motion.
Sit up.
On the option, they give it to Henry. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe.
He's got his big tight end, Isaiah Likely. Touchdown, Ravens. It's his second touchdown of the year. Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Ravens extend their advantage to 13-0. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense and Aiden O'Connell heading back onto the field. From 25, he'll go to work. First and 10. They send the tight end in motion. They'll start this on the ground. And here's White. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. On play action, O'Connell. He's got the Golden Domer. That's Michael Mayer. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Talk about a thing of beauty. Mike, did you see how many tight ends were on the field on that last play? They call it 13 personnel because there's 1 running back, 3 tight ends, 1 wide receiver. So everybody on defense is thinking run. They catch them off guard a little with the pass, and they take advantage of it with a big gain downfield.
This one complete to Bryant. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
On the ground, this is White. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after the catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
On second down, O'Connell. That'll be taken in. It's Alexander Madison. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. That one good for 13. Good for a Raider first down. a run with Madison. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. Now O'Connell. A hit as he threw. The pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
That's into the hands of Tucker. He's got it. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up first and goal. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Out of the shotgun, O'Connell. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Brandon Stevens.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll motion over Flowers. Now Jackson. He'll look underneath for Henry. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
3rd and short, Jackson. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And he puts his head down, and he picks up the first down. To the air one more time with Jackson. Trying to set up the screen to Mitchell. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Aguilar goes off in motion. Again, it's Jackson. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. Jackson up top again. Aguilar able to make the catch. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Off the play fake, Jackson. A pass pulled in by Henry. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete, and they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
A first down throw for Jackson. Inside the 10, it is caught. And the Ravens are going to have a first and goal. He's taken down at about the 8. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
A 25-yard attempt.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Ravens can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll begin up at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. And it is the Chargers out in front as those two creep towards halftime. Justin Herbert with a touchdown pass. From there, let's head to AT&T Stadium as we check out the Cowboys at home in Dallas. And for the moment, they trail the visiting Saints in that one. Derek Carr has a couple of touchdown passes there. Lastly, let's motor up to the Motor City. See what's happening with the Lions at home at Ford Field. And they have the lead over the visiting Buccaneers as that game has gone to halftime. Jared Goff has a touchdown pass to his favorite target, Amon-Ra St. Brown. The first half belonged to the reigning NFL most valuable player, number 8, Lamar Jackson. He's got a touchdown pass on the ledger as his guys were able to build a double-digit lead. These two teams making their way back out of their locker room, so that means we're just about set for the second half. And to bring it your way, we go back out to Mike and Greg.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. He fields it at the 8. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. In motion, that's the tight end there. The drive begins with a run by White. And that'll be a pickup of 3. 2nd and 7. Here's Minshew. Finding his tight end there. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. A pickup there of 19 yards. First down, Vegas.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. We got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Minshew out of the pistol here. He's got the tight end Mayer. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
It's a gain of
17 yards as they hook up again and pick up the first.
And really the key to this play was just how fast he was able to get through his progressions. His mind was able to process and go from 1 to 2 to 3 so quickly that he was able to get the ball to the right target on time. And I think so often those two things are different. Being open is one thing. Being open and getting the ball on time, that's what leads to success. And that's what we saw here.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Off the play fake, it's Minshew. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up 1st down and goal.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside the low red zone.
Ball sitting on the 3. It is 1st down and goal. From the gun, here's Minshew. That one, taken in. Jacoby Myers. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Well, after being shut out in the first half, it has to feel good for this offense, Mike, to just get on the board, get something going. But now the question we have to ask is there enough time to come all the way back?
Yeah, just some belief, right, Greg? Just let's watch these guys on the next few drives. Did that give them a little belief that they can stay in this game? Best way to start with that score. Man in motion here is Tucker. That's out quickly and complete. And that is not going to work out as planned. It'll be a tough spot to try to run a play like that. Either way, it's blown up back behind the line of scrimmage. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. The return starts from the 5. And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Ravens offense ready for their first possession of this second half. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, try to add to it. It begins with 1st down. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8. Setting up 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 38-yard line.
In motion comes Andrews. 2nd down. Jackson. He'll find Aguilar. Complete. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. They get 14 on that hookup. Good for a Raven 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
And the pistol. Jackson ready. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. He is in. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore. Tucker's extra point, up and good. And the Ravens will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Here comes a return from the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. The Vegas offense ready to get rolling. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. He'll run over center with White. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line.
It's a game of 32. First down by Las Vegas.
They'll fake the give, and now it's Minshew. Quick throw here is complete. And after the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Second and a yard. Motioning one of the tight ends. Here comes White on the toss right. And he'll get this inside the 20. A nice run. They're in the red zone. It's first down.
Simple play to call, but complex to execute. A toss play is beautiful, Mike, when a team hits it like they just did. We can see why they're a fan of the toss. Healthy game, and they pick up the first down.
Here's Minshew now on 1st and 10. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. 17 yards that time for number 17. Now Minshew. And he'll take it on in. Michael Mayer. Touchdown, Vegas. Daniel Carlson on to attempt the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Raiders are able to cut the deficit to 10.
Raiders 13. Daniel Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Back out is the... They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Robert Spillane spills him there. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Merrick.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
Here's 1st and 10. Play action now with Minshew. Got his man at the 6. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. Now it is 1st and goal. They put Adams in motion. They'll run with White. And nothing develops there. It'll stay right at the 5-yard line. No gain on that one. Here now, 2nd down and goal. To throw, Minshew. And he's in. Harrison Bryant. Touchdown, Raiders. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Raiders are back within a field goal. The lead is 3. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. On the give, here's Henry. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Bateman is the motion man. He's trying to get around the corner, but can't. Going to be run down behind the line. A completion, yes. A loss of yardage, yes as well. 3rd and 6. Now Jackson. That's caught this side. It's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
So, 3/4. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Hey, middle.
Bateman is the motion man. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
Well, you could tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go, no gain.
Jackson now on 2nd down. He's going to keep it himself. What a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line.
That's good for a
Middle.
Here's Henry. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Aguilar goes off in motion. On play action, here's Jackson. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Martin. Now remember, all
Previous
scoring.
play is under review.
So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. A safe kick taken at the 5. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Raiders offense getting set to get back to work. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. Minshew going to look to throw. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Off the bootleg, it's Minshew. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Back is Minshew. He'll let this go downfield for Mayer. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Michael Mayer, the tight end, was targeted with that one. And it's going to bring up a third down. Minshew going to look to throw again. He gets this complete, finding Adams. It's a gain of 19 in the air. Good for a Raider first down. To the air once more is Minshew. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver, and that will lead to a second down. Man in motion here is Tucker. To throw once more, here's Minshew. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down. On play action, here's Minshew. And that is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion. There's an old saying in golf, Mike, that when you're on the green, never up, never in. In this case, the ball's on target. It just didn't have enough steam to get there. Winds up no good.
Bateman is the motion man. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at their 48-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Rashad Bateman, the intended target, and it's going to be third down. Jackson now. He finds his receiver. That's Bateman. Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
That's good. Baltimore Ravens.
It's the tight end Likely in motion. They'll run. It's Henry. Just a short gain to the 33-yard line. Bateman is the motion man. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
Now it's Jackson. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Merritt. You talk about the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play to make this one a closer game.
Yeah, and anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for 6, and they get themselves right back into this game.
Now Carlson to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Raiders are back within a field goal. The lead is 3. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. This fielded at about the 9. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. The Ravens offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll begin with terrific starting field position. It gets going with 1st and 10. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 46-yard line.
Hey, report.
On the ground, here's Henry. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Back to throw, Jackson.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Here's Jackson. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Divine Diablo. And the Raiders will have great field position right around midfield. Now, after the interception, we have an injured player to look at. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Minshew. To the outside, it's brought in by Adams.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
They'll stick to the ground. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
In motion is Myers. They'll run. Good running inside the 25. And he's all the way down to the 15-yard line. They'll pick up 23 on that one. 1st down, Vegas.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Tight end going in motion here. A run with White. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
They'll drop to throw. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And the Raiders are looking at a 1st and goal as he's taken down at the 2-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
They'll try to run with White, and he's going to get stopped in the backfield. They'll take him down at the 3-yard line.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. He's to midfield. Inside the 20. Late in the game, a big turnover goes back the other way. A back-breaking score.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, Mike, you're just trying to make something happen. You find yourself trailing, less than 2 minutes remain. You're just taking some chances. In this case, the chances backfire, and the other team's able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll fake the give, and now it's Minshew. Taking a shot downfield for Adams.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
He's going to look downfield once again. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders are back within a field goal. The lead is 3. That score, too little, too late. They need a recovery and a miracle here. Just 1 second, all that remains in the football game as the kick is away. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win here for the Ravens. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Ravens are victorious as we say so long from Baltimore.